Have you ever had a garage or a spare room or any area of your house which is just overwhelmed with stuff and you're not sure where to start? This video is for you. It is all about how to break down those really big jobs like my garage after we just moved. It was crazy town. I'm going to show you how I break it down into 20-minute intervals and get this garage cleaned up. Let's not even talk about how short I am, but these cupboards are amazing. They are built in our garage. However, they are really shallow, which presented kind of an awkward organizing situation for me. But you guys know I love a challenge, so you'll see me try things quite a number of different ways. And do not be scared if you are organizing a space. If it takes you a few times to get things right, that is totally part of the process. When you are tackling a really big organizing process, it can be tempting sometimes to start with the items that you use the most. And that's definitely a great strategy, but not always. Sometimes choosing the things that have the least resistance to get them organized and put away actually helps you to move items out of the way into their new home, so you've got more space to see what's left. We have a side hustle selling vintage retro games, and I absolutely adore all of the things from the 80s and the 90s. And this has been a great way of us organizing these games so that I can see them exactly when I need them and get them sent off to their new home. As you can see from my several costume changes throughout this video, I filmed this over quite a number of days, and this allowed me to break down this huge project of getting this garage sorted into bite-sized pieces. And leaving things a mess is totally okay. If it stops you being burnt out and allows you to do things properly the first time, it's totally worth it. Over the course of our moving journey, I did 5 loads to the dump with stuff that was trash and also stuff to be donated. And then even after we moved in, I still had more stuff to go through. But this is your friendly reminder that decluttering is only part of the process. Things that return to their homes, things that are finding new homes, that is all part of the process of decluttering along with organizing. One thing I have had to overcome in my lovely new home is rethinking my storage ideas, and that the way that I had things organized before is going to look really different now. And sometimes we just want to default back to what we had before, but it's totally okay to just move things around, try things in new positions until you find the right fit. No matter how many tries it takes, it will get there in the end. Removing trash during this process is such a good way of making sure you have some not just physical space free, but also mental space. It lets you really see what's left over by clearing out any empty boxes or getting rid of that trash bag. Even if you're not at the end of the job, it can help you with the motivation to keep going. you can see, I am making a slow and steady progress on the pile of clutter I started with in this garage. And one of the things that I like to do when I'm starting to get towards the end of the job is you kind of get this vibe of where the room is going. It's much easier to see where you think things will fit best. So don't worry if you're getting to the end of a job and then you have a completely different ending than what you started with. I think that the vibe doesn't start till the end. When you are nearing the end of a project, no matter how big or small, I find that the stuff left over, I like to call it the snot, is some of the hardest to deal with. So I would encourage you that this last step of pushing through and getting up all those little knick-knacky things that get left over, the jobs to do, the things to put in your car, and give yourself that final push. Even if it means one more 20-minute session to get it all done, give it a good clean and finish that job off so that you know you can move on to the next project. I know it might seem weird and a little bit of overkill to mop your garage, but I find that having a clean garage floor, if it is where you enter your house from, is an absolute lifesaver in stopping the mess and dirt and dust ending up inside your house. And it also is super satisfying to see how amazing a transformation our garage was done in those short 20-minute blocks.